Alright, welcome back to Dreamcasting, everybody. This is Sable, and I'm going to be calling the rest of the group soon. Let's get the show on the road. Hello, everybody.
Hello, cool people. Are we gaming?
Yeah.
What is that?
We're going to be playing New Year's Nights tonight.
Oh, thank God, I love nights.
Okay, does my microphone work better now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yep. I'll try to sound clearer myself too.
I didn't know much about Christmas nights. I just had to look it up to find more information about it.
Christmas Night is a special game with Sonic, and the camera is awful.
For their loved ones.
Sorry, I'm not really selling it here. Christmas Nights is cute.
I love the fucking terrible narration in the intro.
The game which is relevant for 1 day of 365 or 366 days.
Hey, it's relevant for 3 days, thank you very much.
It's always relevant. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have to walk that fast.
You know, that's my microphone.
In the crowd, they feel something important is missing.
Let us know if there are any audio issues, because that's been an ongoing issue.
So beautiful.
Okay, I hear one audio issue, just dub it.
Yeah, usually they can't hear us at all with the cable.
But it seems like nobody is paying any attention to something important.
I've only played Japanese Christmas Nights, so...
themselves in the middle of twin seed seating.
I honestly forgot just how bad the dub is.
This is so 15.
Beautifully. And the tower appears as one huge
Yeah, that's in-game.
However, they realize what is missing from the Christmas spirit.
Someone actually signed us off.
One thing nobody seems to notice.
Someone was just reading this like in a bathroom.
There's no
They locked them in the cellar.
atop the gigantic Christmas tree.
The gigantic
Without
Christmas
it,
tree.
the tree is incomplete.
They just gave them like this moldy old receipt with Comic Sans on it.
Who the fuck writes, like, on a receipt? Like, at least a napkin, come on. I'm gonna be true to SEGA, because that's what, like, Naoto Oshima originally drew Sonic on a fucking napkin.
I like the idea that on this receipt, like, this wasn't even printed onto a receipt. It was just like something that they got from, like, grocery shopping, and they deliberately hand wrote in Comic Sans.
The tree is incomplete.
That the artwork is very cute. The artwork during the narration, what's going on in the story, is very cute.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, it's idealistic. I love it.
It reminds me a bit of Kirby Dreamland 3 with the
Wait, are we going to choose Virgin or Chad?
colors and stuff.
Wait, who's the virgin and who's the Chad this time? Because, like, Elliot is like,
depends on who you select.
he's still a Chad, but, like, this is post-original game.
Post-game.
So are you just picking between Chads?
Alright. The chatter of the two Chads.
Elliot's such a dork.
Spring Rally. This is Beta Windy Rally.
Like a fucking, like, disco attendee from the 70s.
Yeah, like that does not go together. Green and orange do not go together anymore.
He looks like a disco janitor.
It's been ages since I've played this song.
But it's basically just, Spring Valley, isn't it?
The layout's different.
Okay.
I don't remember if it's also different for players, but it's
I do know it's not the same level for both characters.
They said that Claris's stage is the same, but it was changed around for Elliot.
This is like
Sorry, you go first.
Christmas nights I played earlier in like mid-December and got all of the presents and stuff. So this is already like really fresh in my mind. Whereas I haven't played the original in a while.
I've never gotten all the presents in general. Like I've also like it's been years since I played like just the demo itself.
I'm just as pants as usual. I haven't had any experience with this version at all, and I just see knights uprooting trees and thinking, what the hell are you doing? So yeah, it sounds cool.
You know what, a present's kind of a pain in the neck because, you know, like you get the really good score and it's like, okay, you get like 7 chances and you think, oh, that's great, and then on your first chance you get 3 hour and immediately lose.
You get Sonic into Dreams 7 times.
Dude, Sonic into Dreams was what I wanted like the most, and I didn't even get it until like very last.
It's garbage.
That's why I wanted it. We are going to do Sonic into Dreams, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Dreams was the first 3D Sonic before Sonic Adventure.
Excluding Burning Rangers.
Hot take, this is the greatest demo of all time.
Yeah.
No, come here.
Actually, the greatest demo of all time is Sonic 1.
I have no idea what this is.
Is that a take back at like it not being complete?
I mean,
Right,
you
it's
know,
really
that,
kind
like,
of
Sonic
something.
06 is the greatest demo of all time over Sonic.
I mean, they had Chow and Space Tree.
It's gotta be like other demos that you want to blame it on. I'm thinking like stuff that just has original content, like Stanley Parable or Rise of the Triad. Holiday Living was good as well, but didn't have as much in terms of extra content compared to this.
No, the best demo of all time is that Crash Bash demo that Dust was talking about a couple minutes ago that just has the entire fucking game.
Oh my god, the
There's
Keo
like
Flight
another
Squadron demo.
demo game that has the entire game in it that you can just really easily access. I do not remember what it was called, but another one he released a demo and the competitor released a code to get the whole entire game out from the demo.
I think that sounds like Keo Flying Squadron. What they did was they just put the entire game on demo, but had it go back to the title screen after you finish the first level. But they left the level select code in, so you just put in the level select code, go to level 2, and bam, you can play the rest of the game without any interruptions.
That was it.
Jamming. The greatest demo ever is... Huh?
Because of that, Keo Flying Squadron is like legit the rarest demo ever sold on eBay. It goes for like nearly as much as the regular game.
Yeah, that is the game I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I was rocking
Well-
to the ceiling. Some fruits, baby. Actually, does that work in the cyber version?
We can find out.
Just garbage at tricks in general in this game.
Yeah, I know in the PS3 360 version you can just like bump into the ceiling and match LNR for turns. Because it'll like cancel the animation. Yeah, but no, I don't think it works in the cyber version because like pressing LNR together like cancels your trick.
It doesn't work in the Saturn version because this is a Sega game, and everyone knows that like any port of a Sega game is just going to be like completely broken.
I was trying to do it like,
Yeah, they
over
did.
and over again in the last stream, and I was like, oh, why isn't this working? Maybe it's just because I'm like using the 2D pad.
I think what happens when they finish porting a game, they just like get someone with a hammer.
Fuck it up, boys. Let's go.
Yep.
Have you ever used a 3D patch?
I
Sable?
haven't. I've never touched it or seen it in person.
It's a magical thing.
It's honestly my favorite. Like, even for 2D games, I still use the 3D control pad, and I am very much in the minority on that one.
Really? I mean, it got pretty much reused in entirety for the Dreamcast.
Well, people find it's too big. And
Yeah,
find
I think it's,
okay,
yeah,
but, yeah.
it looks funny, but it works.
The buttons have like more of a satisfying click, I feel. They're less, the ones in the default 2D pad are quite loose and like they rattle around a lot if you shake the controller.
Yeah,
The ones
actually,
on the... You like it?
listen to this.
Yeah, that sounds like a sad and pad.
Click, 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 click.
I actually love the D-pad on the 2D controller because it feels very squishy and like it works well for 3D games.
Yeah, the 3D control pad is similar to that. Some people just find it when like too mushy. The only game I've ever had really an issue with it is Bug, hilariously.
Of course.
Pull up.
I guess dude just like died.
Oh,
Rip.
Bug smote him.
Smoke? Is that an actual word?
I have no idea.
He smoked him. Oh yeah, this is me like paralleling 3 times to try and go through a single fucking loop.
Hi dude, is smote a word?
Bug has taken away his ability to talk.
Oh, well, bug returned.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, is smote a real word?
I know it isn't.
You can pretend it is in your dreams.
It's technically smitten.
Bug is smitten, dude.
Smited.
Struck down.
You know, I'm more convinced that like...
Smoke is a word.
Smote's a word? Holy shit!
I'm a smite.
I feel like Bug is more effective at any kind of cursing than the Tails doll could ever hope for. I just said his name and that was enough. Tails doll, I had to tag everyone with the doll and playing the music backwards and still did nothing.
Yet.
Oh god, I once had a really strange glitch happen when I was trying to do the Tails doll curse a few years back.
Let's go everybody, fuck, I still can't do it. Even from the bottom.
Really? I was seeing a lack of bees and I was getting disappointed.
Somehow I managed to tag Supersonic first, and from there, next loop around, I found Metal Sonic, Egg Robo, and Metal Knuckles all standing around Supersonic, and they did not move until I tagged Metal Sonic, and they all fled.
Okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna...
Sounds like a Gmod sketch.
I think that like, you can't actually do the proper curse on the Japanese version I have, because no matter what I do, even though I have Supersonic unlocked, he never appears in tag.
I'm sad. Hopefully we'll get the swag kill at some point during this stream.
I find that, as I mentioned before, going underneath generally works better, and also like doing more of like a tall oval-shaped loop as opposed to just like a small circle.
The mad strategy we need.
Take my 2D pad.
Oh, by the...
Oh, I can't do it with a 2D pad.
Ah,
Oh yeah, one thing I wanted
fuck,
to
I
say.
can't believe you've done this.
No.
Sable, you
All
ruined
A's
Christmas.
and then that.
Thing I've noticed, like, Christmas nights, the PlayStation remaster that they made, they took out
Wait.
Sonic into games, but they added in a Halloween edition.
Oh, I didn't know about the Halloween version. That's cute.
That's a funny way of doing things. Yeah, I just noticed, by the way. Imagine if you had a Christmas, and you'd only be allowed to keep your presents if you had 2 of the same present.
And if one of them contained like an evil dream jester, then you were just boned.
Like, free Christmas nightmare. Oh yeah, so here's the thing. I can't really see the chat, because there's so many people online. So can anybody read what's been said?
Arachne is memeing about Bug being God, so
The usual.
yeah.
Alright, yeah. That's how it works.
Okay, yeah, so Claris is still just like actual script.
Okay.
So they only made one new level.
Can't believe it, fucking hacks. They only made one new level for a demo.
It's okay, that still brings up the total level of Knight's levels to 8.
I mean, they still made it look completely different.
Well, so did SADX, but I'm not calling that good.
That's just called taking your glasses off.
I didn't know taking my glasses off removed the lighting in real life.
Depends on the
If
vision
that
problem.
happens, you might have more than just the nearsightedness or farsightedness. You might have something else going on.
See a doctor.
Yeah, Sonic gave me glaucoma. I'm very concerned right now.
Wouldn't wearing glasses like increase the amount of light in? Because like it would be more noticeable due to light glaring off your lenses.
Shit, you're right.
We have invented science.
What was the magical hat of science or whatever the essay issue?
I completely.
it was exactly that.
What was the magical head of science? I can't even remember like
It was a
what it was in reference to.
to.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That's it. Because T-Car gives them voiceovers in that game. And she apparently knows what it does despite being dead for a gazillion years.
They're ancient echidna relics that she knows of.
Hey, you got yellow gloves.
I mean, I guess when you're a ghost, literally all you can do is just learn about shit.
Yeah, sure, let's... I'll bear that in mind when I become a ghost. It's gonna be introducing people to, like, woolly stocks.
Just like Tikal voice. This is Bug for the Sega Saturn. Insert it to suffer and be smoked by God.
I played and look what happened to me.
T-Car, but she forgets to do the swap trick.
Off. This is the Sega Saturn swap trick. Insert a game after inserting another game and reset it in order to fool the system into believing it's legitimate. But be careful. Doing it too many times may destroy your lens. Sound of Tikal like pushing off.
Oh my god, that is so accurate!
And then like Sonic like looking around.
I'm pretty convinced you're Tikal now.
Like Sega Saturn disc.
I'm like legitimately scared for your sad self.
Listen, it's
Oh.
fine.
This is the Sega Saturn upgrade. This is cool. And then she just sods off, yeah.
This is the cool
You
pad.
gotta
It's
get the
literally
bad
this cool.
ending where you hurt all the Nightopians.
Remember the part in Nights into Dreams, Adventure, DX, Directors,
Director's
so-
shit. My ass.
Director's Vision. The Director's asshole vision, in which Chaos H like 17 Nightopians.
Chaos 817? Like, I know we already joked about Chaos 8, but holy shit.
Chaos 16-bit.
Super Chaos 128 comes along, and like Pikmin's the world.
It's just 128 Chaos Zeros running around on a
Yeah.
fucking, like, empty plane.
Yeah. And then like a Bob comes along, and they all just like punch the shit out of it.
Sable, you're laughing now, but that's what Forces did.
Oh.
Oh, I should mention, by the way, the Nightopians don't really have it too well, do they? Because Knights is not having a day off for Christmas. Knights is actually working during Christmas quite hard, flying through loops. I wouldn't really recommend doing that during Christmas, so must suck.
I kinda wish,
If
like,
I was Knights
could've
right now, I'd
actually,
be
like, streamed this
having a
last
break.
night And got, like, really fucking drunk and just, like, played those nights.
and then Twitch would ban you.
For eating shit?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
There'd be like a really drunk flying through hoop. Like flying through a hoop in a really offensive way.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think it would be shit though, because I don't know if like this is just a Kiwi thing, but it's common for alcohol here to be referred to as piss. So you're drinking piss, not eating shit.
Hey, back to B-land.
I talked to my Canadian friend before and referred to alcohol as piss, and she was just immediately like, what are you talking about?
It's a code word.
That's a quick idiot grab.
Yeah. You totally practiced, didn't you?
No, not at all. I sounded really suspicious, but no, I was just playing Sonic Adventure 2 and I was like, I feel good enough to treat it.
Hey, but it's applicable skill. If you play Adventure 2, you can play this.
Okay, I like to do. Well, yeah, I remember the fourth gameplay style in SA2 flying through at Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Chelsea's levels did.
Oh shit, that's SA. Oh my god, you're right.
See? Same
Yeah, but
developer
that's
too.
SA1.
Yes, but that's what you told.
You forgot all about Biolizard fight.
Well, that's called Lizard Orbs, yeah.
Yeah, those orbs are like Christmas baubles.
How much I always tried to tell you that, but you never really picked it up.
This is the Christmas
Cool on
stage.
the
You know,
Christmas
Dogger's mustache is fake.
It's funny, a lot of people think that's about Eggman, but it's actually about the Chow Doctor.
I really like the idea that Sonic Adventure 2's Christmas level
It's
is...
over. It's over. It's over.
Oh god.
We did it!
Oh no!
Yeah.
We did it!
You made it!
Hey!
I really like the idea that Sonic Adventure 2's Christmas level is getting devoured by Godzilla on life support.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it, boys, let's do it!
Do it! Let's do it!
We're gonna do it.
All failure start with let's do it.
Yeah, boy!
Oh my god!
We did it.
Absolutely shredded.
Kick ass.
I forgot how much of this game just looks like color vomit, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's all just clown vomit.
I gush about setting aesthetics way too much.
Clown vomit is a really good aesthetic at times.
Nomad finally gets her proper score. We've done her justice.
Oh, have we? I don't know, I always thought she'd be like in between Knuckles and Miles.
Well, Nomad is like canonically a god of games, but only because she's a lame shut-in niche that does nothing but play games, right?
Yes.
Yes, but
So we wrote what we knew, really.
she can't do the Sonic 3 stage select cheat.
Okay, I know I said in the SA stream that I would bring my Mega Drive over and do that, but I'm gonna do it.
We're just casually in the middle now.
Isn't Elliot this? No. Oh, can I have this? Oh.
See, this is an applicable skill from Chow Adventure.
Oh shit, you're right!
Oh shit!
Well, actually, it's not, because in Chow Adventure, what you do is you take a picture of the screen and then you just get all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Nine,
totally
nine.
did not cheat. I've been
That's
a good
the face
boy,
of someone who
Santa.
never cheats.
Yeah, this is a loot box.
I've been good, Santa, I swear.
Oh, good. Are you ready for Riala's?
team of a festive revenge.
From what I remember, after those first like 5 that you get at the start, then Clarice and Elliot both get different presents. I'm pretty sure that
Oh
Elliot,
no, are we not sing now?
One day we're gonna sing on stream. It's not gonna get.
Oh no. Well, actually, one day, redacted.
Where's Knights' goth GF?
Somewhere.
Sable, if you want to go for Sonic and the Dreams, do Elliot.
Okay.
Elliot and his Retro Fighter friends.
Ah, fucking goddamn it.
Oh my god, Jen.
Dad coming in my room and like interrogating me about my drawing while Sable screaming, "Yeah, boy!" through my headphones very audibly.
What did you explain?
It's like, yeah, I'm watching the stream where someone got a parallel on Gil. That's English.
I'm watching a man with orange trousers.
Specifically trousers.
Yeah.
The second you get Dude Tonight and all of the streams just become like giving this in.
Trousers, piss. Oh.
The very name's gonna change from Pocket Pocket to Piss Trousers.
Yep. You could say everything became pants.
Reminds me of the first cutscene from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Kirby lands into the pat's land. He's like, the land, the grass, it feels like pants.
Dude voice.
And then in the English version, it's like trousers.
Yeah, they really dumped it.
Just like Kirby's like, dude, this
Feels like pants.
Kirby, the kind of guy that shows underpants to the world.
Well, I mean, you know that autistic Yui gif of Kirby ripping his pants off?
Yes.
If Kirby's wearing underpants under there, then Kirby's showing his underpants to the world, right?
Oh shit.
Yep.
Like,
That's called
This is
canon.
part of the NiGHTS cinematic universe.
It always is.
Wait, what?
Last stream. Oh, that reminds me. Infinity War
Oh,
is on
Sonic
Netflix
is
now.
in Smash, and Sonic is in Knights.
Oh yeah, Infinity
Xbox is in
Wars.
Fortnite.
Kirby and Knights are related.
Game
It's like, put NiGHTS in
direction.
Smash, Kirby. That's what-
you know who
Honestly-
else did not?
Mirror Kirby is a jester.
Right.
Tony Hawk.
So is Beam Kirby.
Is a Knights character because Thanos, Infinity War, Spider-Man, and Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk is from Knights.
Oh shit! Wait, so is Star Wars!
Oh fuck.
That was Shrek.
My favorite NiGHTS character, Bam Margera.
It's like one of those Wikipedia pages when you click on it and it goes to philosophy, but instead it just goes to like bug or something.
So then, Shrek is also in Knights because Shrek was a cameo character at some point. Then,
Yeah.
was there like a crossover game in which like B-Movie and Shark Tale were involved? So you could say like Barry B and Oscar.
They all got
Oswald.
Game Boy Advance games. What else had a Game Boy Advance game?
Knights.
Sonic Advance 1 and 2.
Choo Choo Rocket.
Yeah, Sonic Pinball Party, which had flipping lights on the cover.
It also had Summer the Amigo, and then we could connect Summer the Amigo to Burning Rangers because Burning Rangers theme was playable in Summer the Amigo version 2000.
And Burning Ranger's theme was playable in Sonic Pinball Party.
Oh really?
It was actually, yeah.
It's been so long since I played it, I wouldn't have recognized
The
it. Back then.
Astro is on the Game Boy Advance, and it had Knights in it. It had a playable level of Knights in there.
Yep. Oh shit.
I really like.
No one else is in the NiGHTS cinematic universe because it's also on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh.
Urban Yeti!
Yes!
Oh, Lord.
There's this like store that I buy video games from occasionally, like retro stuff. They just had 15 copies of Urban Yeti, all factory sealed, sold for £1 each.
Oh, it's like a Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge in Japan.
I mean, at least they're factory sealed.
I was tempted to just like buy all of them. If shipping wasn't going to be such a nightmare, I actually would just buy 15 copies of Urban Yeti.
There's your Christmas shopping, kids.
Yeah, just give everyone I make Urban Yeti.
Oh, Urban Yeti, you shouldn't have.
Like, send an update on the Patreon. Yeah, but using your funds very appropriately. Here's 2 copies of Urban Yeti.
Instead of buying Saturn consoles and stuff, we just seen buying copies of Urban Yeti.
No, okay, so there's like a port of BB-8 to the Dreamcast. We like send them the Dreamcast, and like in the disk drive is a burnt copy of that emulator with like 15 copies of Urban Yeti on the disc.
And then for charity, they will stream back to back or something.
Yeah, like Urban Yeti 15 times in a row. Like for every $10 that is donated, I'll play Urban Yeti 15 more times.
That's a profitable way of making a living.
I don't know if like you've ever read the Hardcore Gaming 101 article on Urban Yeti, but it is hysterical.
I have.
I have not.
Hardcore Gaming 101 is like my favourite gaming website, honestly. Apart from Sega Carnival, of course.
To be fair, Sega Carnival is in my top 5 favorite gaming websites.
That's because they're still in infancy.
Still not born yet.
Dude, no other gaming website has bug memes, okay? No one even cares about bug outside of Sega Carnival. That's something special.
We don't care about them either, though.
Does this make us atheists?
Yeah.
Are we?
We are at least tsundere towards bug.
Oh yeah, well, Will was working on like fixing the Discord links on the feed, so you like replace the one in Sega Day here with like a link to the game on the screen, and like no one ever noticed it.
Really?
No one?
No one noticed it.
Still here?
That means it's canon.
It's been fixed.
No.
Okay, let's
Well,
go
why?
again.
Why do you fix it? Are you saying we're trying to be an actual website here?
Well, that wasn't my goal. No.
Oh, well.
My favorite thing about Sega Carnival is they like will try and do like high quality in-depth professional stuff, but just like under a huge layer of shitpost.
Ah, fuck.
So you went down with the kids.
I'll go for it one more time. Ugh, okay, no.
Bummer.
Lucky dime.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it has been saying Lucky Dime. I noticed that.
What even is that category?
He's the Bio-Lizard.
Wow.
Alright, you guys need to sing supporting me.
Oh,
Hey, wait, it has lyrics?
it does. It's just something like, I need you.
Pressure, everything's just like I'll be losing you before. I never lose.
Happy New Year's! You get to all become deaf.
We're gonna get continuity strikes over that.
Happy New Year's, Guilt Ring. You died.
Finally.
Do you know if you sing supporting me on stream, your microphone actually goes on strike?
Wait, that's the same texture as the fucking Christmas tree from the 2000 DLC for Sonic Adventure.
Yes, of course.
Oh, good job, you saved Christmas.
So Speeps already pointed that out, actually. Also, I think it even reuses music from this game.
It does.
When you touch the tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It does copy of Jingle Bells.
That's the 98 DLC. The 99 one does acapella and sweet mix and holy night.
How quickly was the 98 DLC released? Because that's just 2 days after the game came out.
Yeah, I think it came out like 2 days after the game came out.
Well, I'm guessing because
So,
it's fast.
so there's like a
though.
rush to get it for Christmas.
It was probably done before they released the game.
I feel like it was already on the
Sonic
disc.
Adventure and with Christmas trees.
Got a face.
Okay, what were you saying, Tracy?
I feel like it would probably already be on the disc just because the DLC files are so small.
The themes, like the character like voices and stuff, are already on the disc, but everything else is like actually part of the thing.
Well, really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Light a small candle.
Well, so even stuff like, was it one of the Twinkle Circuits had...
Okay, no, the
Super
Twinkle
Sonic-
Circuit parts are actually in the game as well.
Okay.
Fuck. Supersonic Racing is also on the disc, but the midis, for the Christmas '98 DLC are not.
Okay. What about, like, the 2000...
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
the night songs there are also already on the disc. Like, any of the songs for the DLCs are already on the disc, but, like, the content itself is downloaded.
Okay. Is the model for the Ring Key Collect on the disc?
No.
Okay.
So the long and short of it is that Sega basically gave everybody in Japan a ransom and said you have 2 days to celebrate Christmas.
Yes.
It was so much more wholesome.
I don't know
Like,
why
it was all free
stream
stuff.
camera just, like, dies whenever things, like, go completely black or completely white. Hold on.
It's part of the aesthetic.
Here we go. Yeah! Recording
CRT
shit
style,
from-
black as blacks.
So, part of our thing is the fact that we're also using the worst possible equipment to record.
Oh hey, my microphone is actually a Toblerone.
Don't you suggest we record with a Toblerone?
Yeah, it's a special microphone, very special one.
Not just any microphone, but a special microphone to see who's the loudest.
See who sings
I
the
told you
best.
when he did that when he was singing, supporting me. Actually, wasn't it Tracy who said earlier? We are the first ever organization who will try to make our content look deliberately a bit more crappy.
Yes.
Like, we'll put a fake NSTC filter on it to blog it up.
NSTC, excuse me.
plug it
I
up.
am an
The
intellectual.
candle's cute. Like the little model right there is adorable.
Oh yeah, it's very cute.
This is probably the same place for that picture of the Tails doll and that checkerboard table.
Maybe. That was the Tails doll first victim. That poor Nighttopian is dead. Thanks to Tails doll.
The little
That's
known
why it's
Sega
awesome
fact,
to
the
work
Tails
it
doll
today.
sometimes assumes the shape of a candle.
Okay, what about, though, if Knights and Elliot and Chad, because they're now different characters, there was a split. Claris has been involved. But they were all just fighting the Chaos Doll for like a solid decade, and that's why it took so long to get a sequel.
Knights, Elliot, and Chad. And his virtual fighter friends.
Ready to slam dunk it in there.
Get special cameo appearance from the Hornet from Daytona, USA.
And they're all starring in an Elsa Gate video together.
Wait, I just realized the implications that there's somewhere out here, there's a story of Knights, Elliot, and Chad all fighting Tails Doll, and somehow that's the less interesting story to make a game out of.
How is that not a fan game there? Like, hey, people going to Sage next year. You now know, this year, you know what to do now.
That's just going to be like a side mission in Plus 3.
It's just an RPG Maker game that's like 100-turn battle against the Tails doll.
It's an off-boss fight, right?
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, that will happen, eventually.
Everyone has like 10,000 HP, but it can only deal like 1 or 2 HP at a time. Like the Skyer values for the numbers, but Paper Mario style attack power.
And the level cap is 1.
Well, you wouldn't be able to grind anyway, because the only enemy would be Tails Dog.
That's pretty reassuring.
My face hurts from laughing.
Same that
shit.
But it's a
you're
new
saying.
game either.
Are we gonna be fucking doing Sonic and Garfield pack tonight as well?
Maybe.
I mean, this game did just basically end twice.
Yeah, but like, there's still the presence that I really do want to get Sonic into Dreams.
Yeah.
Do it.
I hope you have fun with this garbage matching minigame.
Well, if you call it garbage, you're not getting anything next Christmas, are you?
I don't get anything this Christmas. Well, okay, I got money.
Sega Digital Studio also did the mastering for SA1 and SA2, so I would say so.
I think they actually one of the music studios eventually developed a game for the Dreamcast, and it's a really weird one.
See, man?
Yeah, it's like one where you're stuck in a room and you do weird kinetic visual novel things or something.
Oh, Romania.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
You fucking piece of actual shit, die.
Cool game.
Try again, kids. What is up with Riella's face, really?
That shit-eating grin.
Does you mean piss drinking grin?
Okay, yeah.
It's New Year's.
Cheers!
Party
Maybe,
too hard.
can we turn Riella off in the options? Let's see.
No.
It's like, select item.
You just
Oh, no.
need to suffer. I think the matching minigame might be the same every time. You want me to look that up?
Okay. Alright, Chad, I believe in you.
Horrible color scheme.
When you believe in
had
Chad
one
for a matching
passion.
minigame.
This nice little cage looks like a birthday cake or something instead.
Yeah.
Holy shit! So, I was talking about Christmas Lemmings earlier, right?
Yeah.
Game trivia. The idea for Christmas nights occurred after Yuji Naka took a trip to America and saw Christmas Lemmings in a store. Being a Lemmings fan himself, he struck upon the idea to do the same.
Oh my god.
I just feel like this immediate kinship with Yuji
Maybe
Naka.
you're Yuji Naka.
The only other Lemmings fan.
In a past life, you were Yuji Naka. That implies that Yuji Naka died.
You replaced him.
No, we split like Elliot and Chad.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I
Chad
thought-
is
I thought
Elliot's nobody.
Yeah. I mean, it's widely held belief that Yuji Naka died when Sonic was ruined, which was in 1991.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Sonic was ruined when they changed the story for the Americas so that he wasn't like a fucking like dumpster eating piece of shit in Arkansas living with his family.
I think it was when Alex Kidd commits arson had to be recalled.
Yes.
They basically just ended that mascot's career for that. Such a shame.
At least the people who made Alex Kidd commit arson went on to make Shadow the Hedgehog.
Including Tracy disguised as Yuji Naka.
Yeah. That was her last game.
And then after seeing Christmas Nights, they decided to make Christmas Shadow.
He's just his gun like shoots fucking jingle bells out.
Yeah, it's basically
And
what
then-
it said drama.
Fast forward to 2018, Rockstar saw it, and then they added snowballs in GTA Online. It's all because of Christmas Shadow, guys.
Sonic
That's the
just
law.
like walks up to Shadow. He's like, "Hey, Shadow, these white creatures sure mean business." Points to a fucking snowman. Yeah, smash them up.
I reminded of this one like shitty DOS FPS that Joel streamed once, where it was like a bad Doom knockoff where you play as the Easter Bunny out for revenge against Santa Claus for having like the more celebrated holiday, and you just like kill snowman shit.
Are you sure it was not a Duke Nukem 3D quick custom level?
And it looks more like sub Wolf. It was like Rise of the Triad, yeah, basically. Not quite Doom, but like slightly above Wolfenstein.
So it's Roblox.
Sure. The game over sequence, like, was literally just like the Easter Bunny crucified while Santa Claus was there shaking a sleigh bell in his face.
Is this like the true ending of Doom?
It's like the Silent Hill 2 dog ending, but done right.
Are you that? There was something wrong with the dog ending? Are you fucking
The
high?
dog ending is perfection.
Nah.
Done more right.
One of these days I'm going to have to stream Deep Slope Sliders. Back on my original YouTube channel, which is gone, I had a video just titled "That Dog from the End of Silent Hill 2 Snowboarding Down an Asteroid Belt," and it was just both a secret asteroid belt level in that game, and also a secret dog character you can snowboard as. So I just had the dog going down the asteroid belt while the Silent Hill 2 dog engine theme was playing.
And that is how you make a game, guys.
Stay tuned for more game dev tutorials. Welcome back to Sega My Ass on Fire channel.
Deep Slope Sliders is like the best game ever, but like it's the best game ever to not actually play properly because it's just got like so many weird Easter eggs and stuff. Like there's
That is so true.
there's like an 8-bit minigame in it called Steep Slope Shooters, where like it just starts out as sort of like ski free, and then it says you got a gun, and then it just turns into a top-down 8-bit shooter.
And that's how Toho was invented, kids.
I can't find any guides on the present, by the way.
Oh, this sucks. We could potentially be streaming this for the next like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Just for one matching minigame. Come on, just get your webcam out, do it on your Chow re-muting, and be done with it.
Implies that I have a webcam and I'm not just a shapeless, formless being in the middle.
I mean, you have a good point.
Actually having corporeal forms in the year of our Lord 2018.
Honestly, like, what the fuck?
To be fair, if you had a Scorpio's form, you could probably do the swap trick a bit better.
Oh, fuck you.
If I'm still made of flesh by 2020, then humanity has failed me.
I agree. The singularity
What were you
is
planning
gonna
to be made
happen
of?
this year, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna use it to interface me directly to Sonic and Garfield back. And my brain will connect to it.
Okay, if we do Sonic and Garfield pack, what are we playing first? Sonic or La Saga?
Yes.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so if I don't get Sonic and Dreams this time, I will play Sonic and Garfield pack next, and
Okay.
I will lump this into my second like night stream that I do my Rocky training montage for.
Good thing you remembered that.
I feel like I'm probably going to end up streaming nights myself, even though you've already done it. Just
Yeah,
because
that's something
it's
that I like, because, like, it just allows, like, for example, if someone doesn't like me being, like, the lead commentator on the stream, they can just switch to that video.
Right. And I mean, I wasn't even present for the main stream, so.
Yeah.
And it's nice, it's like 2 hours long at most.
It's very accessible, because you can literally just start playing it, and then... Well, to be honest, if it's me, then I'll just keep failing over and over, and probably wouldn't be a very good stream. But, you know... As I said, it's basically Crazy Taxi in different dimensions.
On, like, at the end of it all?
Oh, yes, Art Corner will come at the end of Sonic and Garfield Fight.
Oh, that's rad.
I don't know if anything new was uploaded to the mirror though, but if not, I'll just...
I did. I made a new account. I uploaded some stuff. Not anything you haven't seen before, but yeah, I tried.
Do we have any more Sega Carnival comics?
There was the one that Puffle made with Wario.
I'm really excited for when we start doing a Journey of Dreams later on this year.
Yeah, I will definitely
I don't want to tear into it because even though it's my favorite game, I do have issues with it, and that is perfectly fine to have issues with your favorite game or your favorite thing. It's okay to have issues with it and talk about them.
Well, my favorite game is good.
Yeah, it's not okay to have these issues with your favorite thing, but it is.
To be fair, if you had absolutely no issues whatsoever, would you even say anything about it? Would you just keep worshipping the game to no end?
Yeah, I kind of find like games that are just good to be harder to talk about, because it's just like, okay, yeah, it does everything right, I guess. I mean, that's it.
But there's always a step above, and that's called Sonic Adventure, where you can just talk about everything. It's like so good, but in such a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And like
probably...
This Clown Vomit is good in its own way, even though it would not look good otherwise. Anywhere else but here.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna...
This would look bad.
I'm probably gonna stream Journey of Dreams at around the same time I stream the storybook games.
Okay.
The storybook games on Dolphin with normal controls.
No, on Wii with real actual controls because we're stupid.
Oh no. Wait, just how, like, where you're standing or sitting or currently as a corporeal form, are there any, like, nearby cats or like, china pots? I don't want you to accidentally throw the remote at, like, a wall or something and then
Secret Rings
the
isn't
house
that
falls
bad.
down.
Come from someone who doesn't like Secret Rings.
I don't know, all I remember is just, you pick up the remote and then the remote picks up you and you go flying.
No, that's never party minigame mode. Actually, the only time I've ever had, like, Wii Remote related injury, I was playing the Sonic, Secret Rings party game mode with a friend because I was that lame. And it was like a tennis minigame, and then my friend just hit me in the back of my head with the Wii Remote.
And then you became an official video game person by having a Wii Remote related injury.
The Wii Remote is actually just lodged in my brain to this day.
It's amazing you can continue.
It is the same every time.
So that was one way to learn it.
Perfect run. We just had a nearly perfect run.
It's the same every time, so I'm debating whether or not I should actually keep going or if I should just switch to Sonic and Garfield now.